You know that feeling, right? That sinking feeling when it's the hottest day of the summer or maybe the coldest night of the year and you realize something's wrong with the heat or the AC. And if you're in Fayetteville, the next question is always, who can I trust to fix this, like right now? Well, we're going to dig into that answer. So just take a second and really think about that. Is your system actually ready for that brutal North Carolina humidity that's coming, or that surprise winter cold snap? If you have even a little bit of doubt in your mind, you're going to want to stick around. We're about to talk about a local company that wants to replace that worry with total confidence.
Because, let's be honest, it's not really a question of if your system will need some help, but when. And when that moment finally hits, it's way more than just an inconvenience. It's a huge pain.
I mean, it messes with your sleep, your work, your family's whole mood. It just throws everything off kilter. All of a sudden, your home, the one place you're supposed to be comfortable, feels super stressful. You don't just need a quick fix, you need to get your peace of mind back, and fast.
So, when that comfort is on the line, who is the one that steps up? Who is that reliable expert you can call here in Fayetteville? Well, let's meet him.
This right here is AC Man Cooling and Heating. Now, their whole thing is built around being more than just some repair service. They call themselves a trusted partner, even a hero for homeowners. That's a pretty big promise, right? So let's dig in and see what's actually backing that up. And that brings us to the proof. Because, in this business, a cool logo on a truck doesn't mean a thing if you don't have a rock-solid reputation. So what are the facts? What makes them a company you can actually trust?
Okay, let's start with this number 20 plus. What do you think that represents?
Yep, that's over 2 decades of hands-on experience right here in our community. 20 years is a long, long time. That's 2 decades of figuring out every weird sound, every tricky installation, and every late-night emergency call you can possibly imagine. So when you see one of their vans, you're looking at real, local expertise on the move.
Okay, on to our next number, and this one's a biggie, over 800. And what this represents is probably the single most important thing for any local company: happy customers.
Numbers are great, but stories from real people are even better. This is from Ken, right here in Fayetteville. And his words say it all, don't they? Prompt, professional, and precise. He's not just happy with the service. He found a technician he trusts for life. You just can't buy that kind of loyalty. And it's not just word of mouth either. Their reputation is recognized by the industry with awards like the House Call Super Pro. And they're deeply involved in the community as members of the Greater Fayetteville Chamber of Commerce. This is credibility you can actually see. It's the real deal. So, okay, they have definitely earned the trust. But what can they actually do for you and your home? Let's take a quick look at everything they offer. Basically, they cover the whole shebang. Your AC is making a weird noise and needs a repair? They do it. Is it finally time for a brand new, more efficient system? That's their specialty. You want to be proactive and get some routine maintenance to avoid problems? Got you covered. And yep, that includes furnaces, boilers, and being ready to go for those awful late-night emergencies. And here you see their team doing the actual work, which is so important. These are skilled pros out in the field every single day, crawling into attics, working on those outdoor units. They're diagnosing the real problem and putting in the right fix. They handle the whole system, top to bottom. And they are a truly local service. We're not talking about some faceless national chain here. They're based in Fayetteville, and they are dedicated to serving the whole area, from Hope Mills and Spring Lake all the way to Rayford, Fort Bragg, Stedman, and Eastover. These are your neighbors. So this brings us to the most important part. You've got a problem, or you want to prevent one. AC Man has the proof and all the services. So what's the next step to get your home feeling comfortable again?
Honestly, the smartest thing you can do as a homeowner is to act fast. That little strange noise you're hearing today, that can easily become a catastrophic system failure tomorrow. And trust me, that's always more stressful and a lot more expensive. Don't wait for it to completely break. So here it is, the direct solution. That number is 910-613-6027. That one call connects you directly with this proven, trusted local team that's ready to solve your problem. When your comfort is gone, don't just call any company, call your hero.